Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial because we've had a lot of requests, so we're doing like Ella does one and then I do one. So usually I start off with my eyebrows and I use Bobbi Brown and I use this one here with sometimes a little bit of the really dark one because I have quite dark hair and dark pictures. And before I put that on, I use an eyebrow gel. It's just Collection Colour Lash All Day Wear Colour Mascara, so it's like a clear like mascara. And then just a Sephora brush like this. So yeah, I just kind of start off like brushing it out and sort of trying to get it into like a nicer shape than what it already is, so the powder can stick to it. Also, I'm not a makeup expert either. Like, I didn't even know how to do makeup until I was like, I can't even remember, it was like when I was like 19. I'm just hoping that all of this gets in the shot so you guys can see. But yeah, I just kind of follow the shape of my natural eyebrows. Okay, but I will try my best to look directly into the camera, but it's quite difficult. But oh yeah, I didn't really say what I'm going to be doing like a sunset like sort of eyeshadow today because I've been loving doing that and it's, I don't know, I just love it. I think it's really nice. My friends always like compliment my makeup and they've been wanting me to do one. As of you, like you too. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I'm just gonna add a little touch of dark in there just to darken it. Yeah. One eyebrow is always better than the other one. But what is it they say, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. It's always that one that ends up being better than the other one. I just can't use eyebrow pencils, I'm not very good at them.
I can't use brushes.
Yeah, we're like opposite with the eyebrows.
I don't know how you get it so pointy using a brush.
I don't know.
And how you don't get loads of fallout.
Don't know, I'm just used to doing it this way. But yeah, that's like the shape. So I don't know, these might be too like quite thick for some people, but for me they work. I have thinned them down over the years, they used to be like a lot thicker. I'm going to be using the James Charles Morphe palette because the colours, well it's actually not my palette, it's Ella's, but the colours are so nice in here. So nice. So like for the sunset ones I'm going to be using these three colours with a little bit of that. And then purple, these two purples, I don't know if you can see that one there, and that one there for like the sort of lid bits. These are going to be sort of in the eyebrow bits. But yeah, I'll walk you through it. So first things first, we need to put some highlight on the brow bone. So I just kind of use like a wider brush for like the highlight. And then I've got my sleek highlight kit that I use, and depending on what colours like I'm using I'll change the highlight, but I'm gonna do like the pinky one mixed with a little bit of the gold because I'm gonna have gold in there as well. So I just kind of like to layer it up on under the eyebrow. I'll just get as close to the eyebrow as I can. And yeah, I'll just put a little bit of gold on top, just to sort of warm it out. But yeah, because I'm going for like sunset-y vibes, I thought those two colours are really nice to have. So yeah, just a nice bit of highlight. And then I just use like a more pointed brush. These are all Morphe brushes from the Jeffree Star palette. Yeah, it's kind of like a pointed one because I feel that it gets in the crease really well and it sort of blends it out nice. So I'm gonna start with the light orange just for the above bits because I always like to go light to dark just to blend it. So yeah, start up there. Just a nice light sort of shade of it. And just kind of like blend it out. And make it sort of come down here a little bit as well. I usually go for like that kind of shape, so I try not to go too far out because I'm going to put eyeliner on top of you as well. And it's easier if you have like that sort of shape to follow for the eyeliner, it just makes it easier. So next I'm going to go in with like the peachy sort of reddy tone. And then I'm just kind of going to go under the light orange that we just done. And sort of right in the crease. I like to build up this colour, so I probably do like a couple of kind of layers of that. Because this one's kind of like the mid-tone. As well. So, just very summery, it feels like you're on holiday. It's like holiday sunset vibes. A little bit more just to darken that in the crease there. I just love a good pigmented eyeshadow. And a little bit more in the other eye. And yeah, just like sort of make sure it like blends out to the sort of lighter colour above too. Next I'm going to go in with the dark red, just sort of in the kind of outer crease. Just here. Just so it's sort of given like a darker colour on the sort of outside. Just kind of bring it down a little bit so it's sort of coming into your sort of lid bit. And just still trying to keep the shape of that as well. So yeah, and the other eye too. So yeah, you've kind of got the red bit sort of in there. So next onto the lid. Okay, back to it. So yeah, I was doing this one, this purple magenta colour, starting from the inside. Brushes, one of the smaller ones, just to get sort of in. And then you just kind of like take it up to the sort of other colours that you've been doing as well. Just so it blends. I love a good blend. Yeah, depending on how dark you want the colour, you can keep going over it. I normally just do a couple of layers. But yeah, same on the other eye, just bring it up to the peachy colours so that it's nice and blended. So yeah, you've got the pink in there. With the same brush, I'm gonna go in with the dark purple for the cornery bits there. See, I normally just do it quite gentle when it's touching sort of pinky colour, and then you can sort of press a little bit harder when you come to the sort of bit here, the outer crease of the eye. just so you get it more pigmented on that bit. I like to sort of do like a tapping motion almost, just so like you're pressing it onto the eyelid. And then I sort of like to blend this purple up so that it meets the red colour that you put on like previously. And yeah, I just kind of get like a smoky sort of blend up here. And then you can go back to the pink to sort of get more of a blend going down the front. Oops. And just bring that across. And back to the next side. I just love blending it though. As long as it's blended, I feel like you're on the right tracks. So that's what. And then I sometimes like to go back over with that peachy colour just to sort of bring back the sort of peach in it. Just another layer of that on top and just blend that out. So yeah, so next thing I'm gonna use the same brush as I used for my eyebrows, and then I'm gonna put the pinky purple here and then dark purple there. So I start with the lighter colour first. Just sort of like just go into the waterline. And just sort of bring it as far forward as you can. But it's not too bad if you're going to put like another colour there. I'm sorry if I keep going off the camera. I am trying to get my face in it as much as I can. Yeah, so you've got that, yeah. So next I'm going to add some gold just right in the inner crease there. So I'm going to go back to the highlight palette and use the gold in there just to tie it in with the sort of highlight above the brow. And then I'm using, I don't know what brush it is, but it's like that. And it's actually perfect for going in the corner with, because it's kind of like a circular sort of brush, if that, I don't know if that helps. But it's like the perfect shape for this bit here. So you're just going to go in and just sort of press down on that just to sort of get a nice colour. You have to go over this like a couple of times just to get. And then the other eye as well. Add sort of like a nice kind of gleam to it. I like to sort of add a little bit in the sort of right far corner of the, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so you've got it in that bit there. For an extra sort of sparkle, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter, which is so shiny. So I'm just going to put a little touch in the inner corner. You can do that. Into there. And then same on the other side. And you can add as little as much as you want, but I don't want to overpower it too much and just put like a little bit on. You can even bring it under the sort of waterline as well if you want, but I'm not going to do that. It just adds a little extra sparkling to it. So next is eyeliner. So I'm going to use Rimmel Scandalines, and it's just like one of the pencil liners. I prefer the pencils, I can work better with them as opposed to the liquid ones. So we're just going to do like a basic flick. So just start, get the shape right first on both sides. Just bring it from there and get a nice point like that. And then I try and get it even on the other side. So I just follow the kind of line of the eyeshadow. It's already in a natural kind of diagonal line. And that's like a nice guide. And then yeah, just bring it up like that. And try and get as nice of a point as you can. And then yeah, just filling it in now. I tend to thicken it up once I've kind of got the outline, because then I know it's kind of nice and straight. So yeah, I've got that one there, and then the other eye. I just feel I have more control with the pencil and, or the pebble, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I would totally recommend the Scandalized one because it was quite cheap, I think. Plus, like, I mean, look at that. Amazing. Stunning. So yeah, that's the eyeliner done. So next is mascara, and I've got the Benefit Roller Lash one, which is fucking amazing because it's got like a curved sort of, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's got like a curved sort of brush, so it kind of gives your eyelashes a natural lift as well without having to curl them. Because if you're like me and hate eyelash curlers, I don't like using them, they scare me. So this just gives your eyelashes a natural sort of curl to them. I like to put quite a lot of layers on mascara because I like my eyelashes to look really long. But yeah, you can use fake eyelashes as well if you want to sort of get more volume. You kind of see it's added like a natural sort of curl to it, and they look quite long. So next is foundation. So I use number 7 Beautifully Matte, and I use a Beauty Blender sponge. Yeah, so if you've got like makeup fixer, you can spray it onto this and it just kind of like helps with the coverage and obviously like it lasting longer. And yeah, I don't really use a concealer, I just use foundation powder. Yeah, I like blend it down past the chin as well, just so I don't get a foundation line. But I love number 7 and they've always got like deals on, so. And they're not too pricey, I think it's £15 for like a bottle of foundation, 30 mils, so. And it lasts me quite a while actually, well depending on how much I use it, but usually lasts me quite a while. So yeah, just a nice even coverage of foundation. And then I've got number 7 powder, and it's just the perfect light press powder, and it's medium. I like just to have like a little bit of colour, so yeah, I'm just gonna put that on my face. And then I just use a like Sephora powder brush. yeah, I also put the powder sort of down here just to blend out the foundation as well and sort of make it match. Yeah, powder, and then I've got Sleek. It's like a set of 3, so it's like a bronzer, highlight and blusher. So I just use the bronzer and just, I like to blend this out. And just blend it down here as well. Just to give a bit of colour and to define the cheekbones. Yeah, see, I've already got like a natural kind of like contour line, like that's without contour on. So like I usually just use that as a guide for where I put my bronzer, just to define that a little bit more. And then I normally put some highlighter on. And the Sleek highlighter, I love this highlighter, but it's almost finished, so I've been using my other Sleek highlight palette, and because I've obviously been using the tones throughout my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the pinky and the gold one as well, and they're such good highlighters. So yeah, I just do like the line up there and then I'll put a little bit of the gold over the top. I go mad with highlight, I like to put a lot on, just so it's like popping. On the cheek, other side. And then a little bit of golds. And then I normally just pop another bit of the pink on top as well. And then a little bit on my nose, just the tip of my nose, and then I sort of put a little bit there and then there. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a really nice highlight. I love it. And then I don't normally put blusher on, but because it's a sort of sunset-y kind of look, maybe it'd be quite nice to sort of bring the pink out in the eye, so we'll put some on. Just a little bit on the cheeks. Like that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of lipstick on. So we've got this nice purple lipstick. It's just a Primark one. I got it from a friend. So yeah, just a nice sort of dark purple colour. I'm not very good at putting lipstick on, so I'm the complete opposite to Ella. I suit a lot of colours on lipstick. Because I've got quite dark features. I like to smile to make sure there's like you get little cracks at the top and just fill them in. But yeah, that's as even as I can get. So yeah, that was a little tutorial on some sunset makeup, and if you want you can try it out and follow along with this. I hope it was an alright tutorial. I've never done one before, so if you guys like it, and then also if you like Ella's one as well, just like comment below, and if you want to see any other styles of like makeup, like eyeshadow or anything, comment below and we can see what we can do and maybe film another tutorial one, because they're quite fun to do and I love doing makeup. I love eyeshadow, so I would be happy to do another one. But so yeah, that was that for that, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.